Hello students, now we see the measures of central tendency. The following are the measures of central tendency. That is, the first measures of central tendency is arithmetic mean. Or simple mean. Second measures of central tendency is median. Third is mode. Fourth is geometric mean. And fifth is harmonic mean. So we see all measures of central tendency one by one. First we see arithmetic mean or simple mean. Now in arithmetic mean we see the definition of arithmetic mean in case of ungrouped data, in case of grouped frequency distribution, and in case of ungrouped frequency distribution. So definition of arithmetic mean is definition. Arithmetic mean of n observations is their sum divided by number of observations. Number of observations. Suppose x1, x2, x3 up to the xn are n observations. Then the arithmetic mean, notation of arithmetic mean is x bar is equal to sum of all observations divided by the number of observations. So these observations are n in numbers. So this can be written as 1 upon n into summation of xi, I is going from 1 to n. So this is the formula of arithmetic mean in case of ungrouped data. Only the variables are given or observations are given. Now we see arithmetic mean if the variables are given and corresponding frequencies are given. Then what is the arithmetic mean? In case of group of frequency distribution, xi by fi, I is going from 1, 2, 3 up to the n. Then arithmetic mean x bar is given by x bar is equal to f1 x1 plus f2 x2 plus fn xn upon sum of all frequencies, that is f1 plus f2 plus up to the fn. Or in summation sign this can be written as summation of fi xi, I is going from 1 to n upon summation of fi, I is going from 1 to n. And you remember that sum of all frequencies denoted by the capital N. Therefore, arithmetic mean x bar is equal to 1 upon capital N into summation of fi xi, I is going from 1 to n. So in case of group of frequency distribution, arithmetic mean is calculated by this formula. X bar is equal to 1 upon n summation of fi xi. Now also you remember that if you have a group of frequency distribution, discrete distribution or continuous distribution, and the class intervals are given, then you take the values of x, the midpoint of the corresponding class interval. So you remember that point. So using this definition, we see some examples. Example number 1. Find the arithmetic mean. Find the arithmetic mean of first n natural numbers. Arithmetic mean of first n natural numbers. Solution. Now you know that first n natural numbers are 1. First n natural numbers are are 1, 2, 3 up to the n. Then arithmetic mean x bar is equal to sum of all numbers 1 plus, or first we write formula, summation of all observations xi, I is going from 1 to n upon the number of observations. Here x bar is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to the n upon n. So x bar is equal to, so this can be written as 1 upon n, and you know the addition of all observations, that is n into n plus 1 upon 2. So this n cancel. So is equal to n plus 1 upon 2. So this is the arithmetic mean of first n natural numbers. Now second example. If the marks of 10 students are given in your class out of 50, then how can we calculate the arithmetic mean? Suppose marks of 10 students are 15, 20, 30, 15, 20, 30, 10, 40, 30, 10, 40, 30, 20, 15, 9, 11, 20, 15, 9 and 11. Find arithmetic mean. Solution. So again by using formula, x bar is equal to summation of all observations upon the number of observations. Here x bar is equal to 15 plus 20 plus 30 plus 10 plus 40 plus 30 plus 20 plus 15 plus 9 plus 11 upon the number of observations or number of students are 10. So you add this. What is the addition of this? (20) divided by 10. Therefore, x bar is equal to 20. Then third example. So these are the ungrouped data. If you have given the grouped data, then what is the arithmetic mean? Find the arithmetic mean. Find the arithmetic mean of the following frequency distribution. So you have given the variables and corresponding frequency of variables are given. So suppose your variables are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Then corresponding frequencies are 5, 9, then 12, 17, 14, 12, 17, 14, 10, 6. Then we have to calculate the arithmetic mean. Solution. Computation of arithmetic mean. Or x bar. So first you write the first column of rows. So x corresponding frequencies f, then f into x unit. So first you write variables 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Then frequencies are given 5, 9, 12, 17, 14, 10 and 6. Then f into x, 5 into 1, 5, 9 into 2, 12 into 3, 17 into 4, 14 into 5, 10 into 6 and 6 into 7, 42. Then you need sum of all frequencies and sum of fy, xi. So you carry out the addition of all things. Capital N is equal to 73 and sum of all frequencies, summation of fx $299. Then by definition of arithmetic mean, x bar is equal to summation of fi xi, I is going from 1 to n upon capital N. N means sum of all frequency. Therefore, x bar is equal to summation of fx means 299 upon 73. So you divide 299 by 73, then you obtain 4 point something. Here 409. So this is the arithmetic mean if the variables are given and corresponding frequency is given. Now we see next example. If the class intervals are given and corresponding frequencies are given, then how you calculate the arithmetic mean? Find the arithmetic mean. Next example, fourth example. find the arithmetic mean of the marks from the following frequency distribution. From the following frequency distribution means marks are given in class intervals and corresponding students are given. So you have marks and number of students. Again that class in number of students. So your marks are in class intervals. So 0 to suppose 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to suppose 50 and 50 to 60. So these are the class intervals. Then suppose you take the number of students against that class intervals. 12, next 18, 27. Then you take what may be students 30 to 40. 20, 17 and 6. Then we calculate the arithmetic mean solution. So first column is of marks. Marks are given in class intervals and number of students. Number of students means frequency of that class intervals. Here F. And you have to calculate X. So I have already tell you, you take the midpoint of each class intervals are the variables. So marks means your class intervals. So your class intervals are 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50 and 50 to 60. So number of students are here 12, 18, 27, 20, 17 and 6. So you need sum of all frequencies n, and here you write variable x, midpoint means here x, and you need f into x. Here you write summation of f into x is equal to, here midpoint 0 to 10, midpoint is 5, 10 to 20, midpoint is 15, 20 to 30, midpoint is 25, then 30 to 40, 35, midpoint of 40 to 50 is 45, midpoint of 50 to 60 is 55. Then carry out the product of f into x. 12 into 5, 60. 270. 5, 67. Isn't it? Then 700, you carry out the product of 17 into 45, 765, and 6 into 55. So you carry out the product of these. Then sum up all these numbers. So summation of fx is equal to 2800, and sum up this number of students. So summation of f is equal to 100. Then write your definition of arithmetic mean. We have arithmetic mean x bar is equal to summation of fx upon n. Here I is going from this. There are variables 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 variables. I is going from 1 to 6. Therefore, x bar is equal to capital N is equal to 100 into summation of fx is 2800. 20 cancel. Therefore, arithmetic mean x bar is equal to 28. So hence, we have seen the examples of arithmetic mean in case of ungroup data or variables are given, corresponding frequency of that variables are given, or class intervals are given, and corresponding frequency of that class intervals are given. So next lecture we see how to find the arithmetic mean by deviation method. So thank you.